About a month ago, I asked my community which MMORPG has been their favorite as of lately. The answers were kind of surprising because I've made so many Guild Wars 2 videos on my channel for like ever. It's kind of cool to see that Final Fantasy came in second place. Looks like it's a crowd favorite, but World of Warcraft has been the most popular. Guild Wars 2 always has a special place in my heart, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I had to ask you up front which MMORPG I've been playing as of recently, well, the answer is not really any of them. It's time I get real with you guys as to what kind of video games I've been enjoying. So if you've seen my channel in the past, you're probably aware that I've been the MMORPG guy. I have a lot of fun playing these multiplayer games because I'm not by myself. I get to experience the game world, enjoy the story, be really bad at the combat with everyone else who's online. A big factor with these video games is playing with other people. Now, of course, you can play an MMORPG by yourself, but the real magic and charm with these video games is playing with other people. But because I'm making content about it, and because I'm such a perfectionist with all the content I put on the internet, I don't want to be this person that looks back at videos a year later and goes, "Ugh, that was cringy." I hold myself to a high level of standards when I make content covering video games. And because I've been playing these games for the past 2 or 3 months every single time on stream. That's right, I was playing Guild Wars 2 on Tuesdays, World of Warcraft on Wednesdays, and Final Fantasy 14 on Fridays. I have completely burnt myself out with MMORPGs, and that's so sad. Because all of these games, everyone that I listed, they all have expansions coming out this year. Like, it's a really good time to be an MMORPG player. Trying to juggle 3 MMOs at once it's exhausting, guys. I don't know how to do it, and I want to entertain all of you. Because I'll be honest, if I said, hey guys, let's all go play RuneScape. I want everyone to go play RuneScape. Some of you are gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna be playing RuneScape. I'm gonna stick with my comfort game of World of Warcraft. Other people will be like, when's he gonna start playing Final Fantasy 14? I can't entertain all the audiences that are out there, and I'm now coming to terms with, that's okay. I don't need to entertain everyone on the internet. It's not my job, and I shouldn't be forcing myself to play video games because, oh, you know, people will watch it, it gets views. I wanna make content moving forward on video games that I enjoy. And that does not mean I don't enjoy any of these MMOs that I talked about. I do enjoy these games, they're a lot of fun. But forcing yourself to jump into multiple MMOs and play them throughout several different years all the time and keep making content about it, I don't want to do that all the time. There's so many other games that I'm having way more fun with. I'll go ahead and provide an example as to what type of video game I've been playing a lot more recently, and I've had way more fun because of constant updates, because I have family members playing the game. It's easy to rope in friends because the learning curve isn't too difficult. Well, unless you play a specific game mode, but we'll talk about that later. I've been having a blast with Fortnite. Like, it's been one of my favorite games I've played throughout the years. And I think a lot of you who are into MMORPGs, you probably play other games that are in different genres. Well, for me, I'm a big fan of Battle Royale games, and Fortnite has been so much fun. It's constantly updated, it's cross-platform, my father plays it, my girlfriend plays it, my girlfriend's father plays it. Like, we have such a cool little squad going every now and then if we all have time, and it's a blast to play. Now, they cannot build really well in the video game. Like, building in Fortnite is kind of ridiculous, and I think a lot of people quit playing Fortnite because they're like, holy cow, this person just built like the Empire State Building in front of me. Well, I might as well leave the game and go back to lobby. The zero build mode where no one can build in the game, it's just kind of aiming and shooting and hiding behind trees. That's been a lot of fun. And Fortnite has been one of the video games that I've been enjoying as of lately. There are some other games that I'm dipping my toes into that I'd love to make content on. It strays away from the MMORPG genre, but still it's multiplayer, there's other people to interact with, so I think you guys will enjoy those videos. I just want to preface up front and say, I do really like MMORPGs. I think it's really fun and exciting to be an MMORPG player in 2024. But the reality of the situation is MMORPGs require a lot of time, and trying to juggle 3 at once is like almost impossible. My recommendation for you as to which MMO you should play the ones that your friends play. Now, if you don't enjoy any of the MMORPGs that your friends play, and you prefer to play a specific one that they're not into, I recommend making friends in that MMO. Now, that's easier said than done, but most of these MMOs have a chat system or guild system or clan. Make friends in these games in order for you to stick around and have a good time. Because I realize at the end of the day that I have the most fun with video games when I get to play with other people. And because I'm a content creator and I look at MMORPG games and I go, wow, that gets a fair amount of views. I should keep making content on that video game. 9 times out of 10, I'm running around the game by myself, trying to film moments for videos because I'm such a perfectionist. Like every time I'm talking about raids in World of Warcraft, I'm like, okay, I gotta have new raid footage going on in the background. Or maybe in Guild Wars 2, I'm talking about a specific, specialization like the Daredevil or the Deadeye. Okay, I better have gameplay of that in the background. And it's so nerve-wracking. It's taking up so much storage space on my computer. I'm like a hoarder of a bunch of video files of like, oh, maybe I'll use this Final Fantasy footage in the future for another video. Obviously, it's just content creation, but for me, I'm such a perfectionist. And here's where I'm gonna draw the line and go, listen, guys, I wanna make you guys more content. I want you guys to be able to watch things in the future, have things on your second monitor. I don't know, maybe you're eating lunch right now while listening to me blab about content creation and MMOs, but still, I want to pump out content faster, and that is just genuine for you guys and not hypercut Mr. Beastification. And I want to play games that I enjoy, and I don't want to force myself to play 3 different MMOs. So this is me being upfront saying, hey, my project of 3 MMOs that I've been streaming the past 3 months or so, I'm gonna stop that for the time being. I'm not gonna force myself to play 3 different MMOs. Maybe I'll play 1, and maybe that means I'll play 2 weeks of Guild Wars 2, and hey, that's what you guys will have to deal with. Or maybe, I don't know, the War Within for World of Warcraft comes out, and I'm playing that for 3 months. Like, cool, I think a lot of you will enjoy that. Other people wanna see me play all the way through Final Fantasy, and one day, hopefully, I'll complete that story when I get there. But the reality of the situation is, it takes me so long to make content on all these different video games because 1, I'm a perfectionist. 2, playing multiple MMORPGs with different skills, different marketplaces, different names for locations. Like trying to juggle these all within 1 week is just ridiculous. And the third thing is, sometimes I just want to play a video game that isn't an MMORPG. I will be making content on other games going forward, not just MMOs. I'm not gonna be that MMO guy where you say, oh, it's moopliss. He plays MMOs all the time. What? He plays other games like Fortnite? No way. Well, yeah, I do. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. I kind of go around and play different games out there, and I don't want to get burnt out on YouTube. I really enjoy making videos. I think it's super fun to add memes and, hyper-focus on a topic and start conversations and read all the comments that kind of appear in my feed. Like, I really appreciate all the support over the last handful of years of me really taking YouTube seriously, but the reality of the situation is I end up getting burnt out and taking way too long to make videos, and I just miss out on playing the video game with you guys. Like, that's what I want to do at the end of the day. I work a full-time job, so I'm already busy. I do have a personal life. I have a girlfriend. I try to call my parents every single weekend. I like to go jogging on the weekends as well. Like, a lot of you guys don't know what I do outside of YouTube and MMOs. Going forward, I just want to be more transparent and not over perfectionize all the content that I put out there. Sure, maybe I'll crank out a video that has a lot of cuts and, good gameplay in the background to really entertain you guys, but I just want to make content that is real. And this is just me coming from the heart and saying, hey, I'm kind of burnt out with MMOs. And that's okay. I can always take a break because you know what they say. I think they say this about RuneScape, but I'll kind of twist it into my video. Nobody ever quits RuneScape, aka MMORPGs. They just take breaks. Appreciate the Patreons who have been keeping this channel afloat. And I'm really happy for you guys to see the upcoming content that I have planned for the future. I have some, you know, very cool surprises that I'm not gonna say. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Thanks very much for watching. And as always, stay hydrated, gamers.